everybody, Rootland the Elf here, and welcome to episode 3 of my KSP series, Warp to the Stars. So, today I'm going to be launching a lunar probe, and I'm using parts unlocked from the last episode. I believe that's when we unlocked them. Well, I have parts, and I'm using them, so, gonna launch. So, as you can see, this design has increased everything. The upper stage has an extra fuel tank. The lower stages have better solid. Have solid rocket boosters. Better solid rocket boosters than we had before, and this giant tank line of tanks. So yeah. Fuel tanks, that is. Yeah. Okay, so let's just launch. Okay, going good so far. I have not tested this as always. I'm just going right off the bat here. Wait a second. Yeah, we're good. Okay, for a second I was hoping we were aligned correctly, and we are. So as you can see, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, did the last episode have, I'm not sure if we had MechJib last episode. Well, anyway, well now it's relevant, so, yeah. And then, I'm just waiting for this to kind of get up. So, this upper stage, this second stage, is going to be in a vacuum, so I'm expecting it to be able to get to the moon, because that much Delta V alone is enough to do quite a bit. Yeah. Anyway. Just throttling up in anticipation. So yeah, MechJib. Just get this out, because I'm probably going to need it at some point. Now, here comes the real test here. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be able to get me very far. Well, yeah. Okay. This stage I'm kind of iffy about. There's quite a big payload on board, so let's see. Seems to be working okay. Now, usually what people do when going into orbit, when trying to get to a planet, is they go into orbit and wait till they're aligned correctly. Well, I say frick that. Okay, well that's a bit much, but I don't use that technique. What I do is I launch straight for it. Okay, not straight for it, but I don't go into an orbit and then hope that I line up. I time accelerate at the launch pad, and then when I'm lined up, I launch. With something like the moon, I like to have it be about 90 degrees from my spaceship, but I'm willing to give a lot of leeway. I'm having trouble talking today, and I don't know why. So, yeah. So we'll just have to accelerate probably to get there a bit faster. Oh, isn't that just sounded kind of dumb? We might have to accelerate to get there faster. Okay, so what this mission is going to be as follows. I'm launching a lunar probe that is going to get an encounter with the moon. In that time, it is going to get one set of data from far away from the moon and near the moon. So, it is going to get quite a bit of science. Do that. Also, I want to disable these batteries because these are for emergencies. And looks like we're getting pretty good here. I could throttle down, but honestly, I just didn't. Okay, so now we have quite a bit of delta V here. We'll be good. We should be good. I got all these batteries, so we should be okay. Now, I'm not actually going to land on the moon first. I'm going to be landing on Midness first. So I'm going to send a Lunar probe, and then I'm going to send a Midness probe, and then I'm going to land on Midness. Why Midness? Because Midness has a lower gravity, and it's just all around easier. It does have an inclined orbit, but if you can get it right, it is extremely worth it. And it has better science. It just has a better science multiplier. Get higher science rates on the surface of Midness. So yeah. Okay, now our delta V is going down quite quickly, and I'm starting to get concerned. Yeah, this may be quite a problem. Because I'm also going to need some delta V to actually, rearrange my orbit so that I'm not just orbiting around Kerbin. I actually so that I can actually get back to Kerbin, not just orbit around it. Slightly disconcerting. Luckily, the moon is only 11,400 kilometers away, opposed to Midness, which is 46,400 kilometers away. I don't like to say it in meters because that is just because I am too lazy to. Oh yeah. We're probably going to need around 500 delta V to get back, so yeah. So if that gets to around, I'm probably gonna start panicking if this vacuum delta V gets to around 1,000. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. At least not until we're able to get back. Because as soon as we get an encounter, that's a good portion. That's most of the delta V that we'll be using. Right there. Just used right there, so yeah. Okay, starting to get a tiny bit concerned, just a little, because this is starting, because we again need delta V back. I'm sure we'll have enough, but I just a little concerned here. I'm gonna throttle down a little. That. Okay, that saves a bit of delta V. Okay, come on. Go a little faster, maybe. 2,000 meters per second, please. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that's good. Come on. Gonna throttle down a little bit more. Come on, you. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. This is gonna be fine. I just need to get an encounter. Gonna throttle down a little bit more. Okay. Now, throttle down a little bit more. This takes time. You want to be efficient. You gotta be willing to give some time up to this. Come on. I cut it a bit. I'm cutting it quite close here. Usually I have a lot of excess fuel. I'm just happy I put that extra tank on. Otherwise, I don't think this would have been possible. Let me see. How am I actually doing on? Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. There. Look at that. Okay. Get a quick save here. And then we're going to time warp. Oh, and also I might need a bit of Delta V if I want to reorientate myself closer to... Wait, what's my... I don't want to know my Kerbin apoapsis, I want to know my Moon periapsis. It looks like we should get a decent encounter. Ooh, okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, how much Delta V is it gonna cost me if I want to try and get out of this one? Maybe go a bit farther away than that. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna try. Point towards the node and burn. If I have to, I'm gonna restart the mission from the quick save I just put later. If this doesn't work, that sounded like a very disorientated sentence. I am sorry. Come on. Okay, we're good. That's good enough. Good enough. And that saved me 157 Delta V. That's very good. Okay, now comes the very tricky part here. No, kill the rotation. Actually, you know what? I don't want to use my SAS right now. So, what we need to do here, we need to get we need to get a whole set of data from this. From all these possible, from all the possible science outlets that we can get. Okay. Now also I want to transmit that crew report. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to wait until we're very close to the moon, which we're gonna get pretty close here. Like, oh my gosh, this is really freaking scary close. Like, holy crap, I think we're gonna hit something close. But do you see what our meters per second is? On Midness, that would be like 300. That is... This is insane. This is insane. Oh, please. No. Okay. Come on, just levitate slightly above... Yes. Good. Just stay slightly above the ground. Oh, gosh. Look at this. Look at this. I'm taking a screenshot. This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh. Oh. My. Oh no. Okay then. Yeah, so we're going for an encounter with the moon. So if something gives me a strange feeling, I'm gonna wanna put my apoapsis up a little. Look at that, I just saved a ton of Delta V right there. Quick. No, wait, no, I meant to load it. Okay, so we're trying to get an encounter with the moon. Something in my gut tells me I'm gonna want to raise my... my periapsis here. But you know what? Jeb lives on the edge. So we are going to get a very close to the ground periapsis. There we go. That's good enough. Good enough for Jeb. Just got a quick save. We have plenty of Delta V, so we can get back easily here. So here we are, at the very edge of our encounter with the moon. So we're gonna get some data. Get a crew report. You know, this feels very deja vu, if you will. Like, I've been here before and I crashed for a dumb reason because my periapsis was too low. Oh well, it's probably just a weird feeling. Jeb lives on the edge, so he's not gonna just simply skim. Okay, maybe we'll just simply skim over. Never mind. Fine, he's good enough. That's good enough. So, want it near the moon, get an EVA report. Actually, I probably should have just done that last. Crew report. Boom. I'm going to EVA out and collect all this data, so that I can actually return it home in just the one command pod, instead of having to bring all this science equipment with me. I can just let it burn up in the atmosphere. I mean, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't, but you gotta. One can dream. Crash into the surface. Sure, why not? Grab the cannon. Grab another mystery goo observation, and just get in here. We got a material study near the moon and high over the moon. We've got a mystery goo observation near the moon and high over the moon. We've got a crew report near the moon and high over the moon. And we've got an EVA report near the moon and high over the moon. So, awesome. Now, what's it going to take for us to get back here? First of all, I want to use Delta V so that I can... Wait, what's my... Actually, that's closer. I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is get... Reduce this. Oh yeah, I have plenty of Delta V here. Just reduce this. Aha! Look at that. I could actually get another moon encounter. That would be hilarious. Honestly. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with that because that is just really funny. I wonder if I'm actually going to go in a direction that lets me do that. That would be so freaking funny. And we... What? What? What just... Oh, because... Oh, crap. Might have just screwed that up. You know what? Never mind, because I just found a more efficient way to do this. I wasn't sure which direction I was going to go or whether or not I was going to hit that node, so new plan, which is usually my regular plan. I'm just going to burn retrograde at the apoapsis. Well, I might as well say maneuver node because I'm trying to be fuel efficient here. Not just fuel efficient, just efficient in general with all this. So, look at that. That's nothing. That delta V is ridiculous. Okay. Node. Node. Work. Please. What are you doing? Oh. Nah. Guess who used backup power? I did. Wait a second, but why is my electric charge going down? I disabled everything. Why is it still going down? Okay, with my last little bit of electric charge here, I'm just gonna burn. There we go. So now, just in retrospect, or not retrospect, in futurespect, yeah, I'm gonna deploy my parachute now. I'm gonna save here. And now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Oh, that's right, oh, that's right, MechJeb runs off of electric charge. But I've deployed my parachute already, so I should be good. Okay. So we are just at the mercy of the elements, basically. I have no way to control this. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Pretty much. Okay with that. Oh yay, besides it, the atmosphere will just our atmosphere will just automatically point, and gravity will automatically point the heavier part downward. So, yeah. Cool. Also, now the parachute is deployed because I deployed it before I deployed it before my battery depleted, so now it just was running off of timing. Also, there was a theory I had that I just proved wrong. I thought maybe that parachutes deployed when there was electric charge only, but no, even without electric charge, they will deploy. You just have to make sure that you deploy them in staging first. Okay, so we should actually be good. This was extremely worrying, I'll be honest. I was quite worried for a while there. But we did it, and that is very awesome. So I just want to see how much science we get, and then I'll probably stop recording here and then see how long it is, because I don't have a timer or anything that I keep. Actually, wait, I kind of do. Well, no, I don't. Never mind. I was going to check the time of the mission, but again, that's pretty inaccurate because of time warp. This was partially luck. The moon is a pain. And that's okay. So, now let's see what we've got here. Just, oh yeah, we got all them sciences. Oh, I didn't know that the recovery actually had like different amounts of science. So, recovery of a vessel returned from a flyby of the moon. That's very cool. Very detailed. Like it. So, we're just gonna buy some stuff. But as you know, I have trouble. If you have been watching this series or any of my KSP videos, you know that I have a bit of trouble deciding on things like this. Because they're also good parts. They're just all really good parts. Well, I suppose I want to upgrade this. And I want this. I probably want that. Now, here comes. By the way, this is where the KSP Interstellar stuff starts to come in, like or not KSP KSP Interstellar mod. The Interstellar mod stuff starts to come in, like inline like radiators. This is the first real thing you see. This is usually the first thing I see in terms of KSP Interstellar, because this is the path I usually take, and it eventually leads to the advanced electrics course. So we're just gonna buy that because that is actually pretty important. And as you can see, there's more stuff here, like electric generators and small heat radiators, stuff like that, or radial heat radiators, I should say. Different stuff. All very cool, all kind of expensive, and it'll just keep getting more expensive. So, I am Rudlin the Elf. I will see you all later. Goodbye.